Hey, welcome back. There have been a spate of break-ins at clinics across Johannesburg. In the latest incident on Tuesday morning, a clinic at Lenasia South Civic Centre was burgled. Around 10 computers and a microwave oven were stolen. ENCA's Johannesburg Moahi has been following this story and joins me now from the newsroom camera. So this is really concerning, Tsecho. I mean, we have a demand for more and more access to primary health facilities such as clinics, and it seems now they are becoming targets for criminals.
Absolutely. Good afternoon, Lenasia, and that does seem to be the case. A lot of clinics are being burgled within this week, and I think the disturbing thing is that they are taking equipment that is needed to actually help improve the healthcare system and the health service within Gauteng and within the city of Johannesburg. Things like computers and also some other equipment that was taken from the Lenasia South clinic on Tuesday.
This sort of puts a spanner in the works in the campaign to have clinics operating 24 hours a day, doesn't it?
It definitely does, because this particular clinic, Lenasia, it was able to actually work electronically and not manually, so it made things quite faster. But now it does seem that things are going to be slower and the queues will be much longer because of the situation with what will happen now to this clinic. And they are really trying to operate as quickly as they possibly can, trying to open for as many hours as they can. But with the little personnel that they have, it's also quite impossible right now.
What have we been able to gather in as far as the statistics are concerned? We're reporting on the Lenasia South clinic at the Civic Centre there, but what other facilities have been targeted?
Well, Lenasia, when I did speak to the MMC of Health and Social Development in Johannesburg, Dr. Mpophalatse, she did inform me that about 9 other clinics have been targeted since June of 2018. So that is quite a lot of clinics that have been targeted, and a large number that has really been targeted within a short span of time. So that really is concerning for the city of Johannesburg. She couldn't give me the exact regions of where things were targeted, but she did mention that it was a large number, 9 clinics from June 2008.
And part of it, Tsecho, points to the vulnerability of these facilities. I mean, they are meant to be accessible by any member of the public, and one never really gets the sense that they have high security.
That is very true. When I spoke to the ward councillor in that particular area, he did mention that there was a very low security personnel there, about three security guards within the evening space. And this actually took place early Tuesday morning, which really is a problem. So he did mention that there also aren't any CCTV footage in any of the offices, and those were mostly the offices that were targeted where computers were taken. So it is a real problem, the issue of security in these clinics, specifically the one in Lenasia South. And they also mentioned that when Mpophalatse, the MMC of Joburg for Health and Social Development, she did also mention to me that some of what happened was when the alarm went off and the armed response actually went to the clinic, they were then told that it's a false alarm, so they did not really check what exactly was happening and they just drove off. So that is also one of the concerns that has been raised by the city of Johannesburg, saying that there are loopholes within communication and loopholes within security in the city of Johannesburg and the clinics there.
So what are they telling you about how they plan to mitigate this?
Well, they are planning to put plans in place to ensure that there is enough security personnel. That is the big thing for them at this point in time, the number of security personnel that they actually have. They are also planning on just investigating what exactly happened with that particular situation, telling me that they are going to be seeing what happened and why armed response turned away and who told them that it was actually a false alarm. So there are plans in place to try and add also more security personnel, add CCTV footage to that particular clinic, and also just to ensure that all clinics in the city of Johannesburg are actually safe and secure.
The cost of crime continues to escalate. Now more security needed to be added for primary health care. That is ENCA's Johannesburg Moahi updating us on that really concerning story here in Johannesburg.